Good evening. Today is the 23rd of January 2025. The time now is 3:30. Make sure, yeah, 3:30. So the eyes don't be playing tricks on me. Um, I might need to say that again because I didn't have it cut up. Today is the 23rd of January 2025. The time now is 3:30 in the evening. So what I want to talk about, wait a minute, got the sniffles today, um, about some visions that I've been seeing since January. But one of them not a vision, one of them actually I could hear. But the first vision I saw was a man getting stabbed, and it was like early morning, and so I did pray against that. Then I could hear a woman. Wait a minute, let me go. Okay, then I wasn't asleep, but I could hear it sounded like a young person, a young woman voice. I could hear her screaming. I did pray against that too. Then I saw a vision of a man dressed in all red. He had on a red robe with a red cape, and he did his arms like this here, and then folded them down like that, and then it just went away. So what that means, I don't know. I don't know what none of that meant. But the first two things, I did pray against it because I don't know what that was and what that meant with the man. All red, no black in it, no nothing but red. And it was a man. I can't remember what race he was, but he just had on all. I just remember him having on all red. So I don't know what that means. I did look up um, something where I could see these were like religious type of people dressing all red. Um, like maybe like from the Catholic Church or something. But I don't know what that means. But anyway, I had watched, but listened and watched some men talking about Trump. I'm actually hearing a lot of stuff about Trump and his policy that he is signing, and they don't sound too good. And so we just have to remember who's in control. Things gonna happen. The Bible already letting us know that there are things that's gonna happen. So we just have to remember that and prepare ourselves because God is giving us warnings. He got people, his prophets, giving us warning, telling us to prepare. And it's up to us to prepare ourselves. But it's hard to prepare for something that you don't know what all is going to happen. So what we have to do the best that we can. He's saying store up water and food for one thing. And I've been saying to buy seeds, store up seeds, because so that we can grow our own food. And we just gonna have to figure out a way, come up with ideas. And I thought about, you know, because we're gonna have to have light. If they cut off all the electricity, we have to come up ways to have light. So I don't know if we can use a car battery, um, the generator. Those things are very high. I can't afford a generator, and Even if I make payments on it, the payments are still high. And I do that lady across the street. She got those things on top of her house. So I think they know what's going on. The game stalkers. Cause that man over there, that white dude over there, he got something out in his yard, and so we have to figure out some kind of way that we can have light. And if they block out the sun, and the sun that we see is a fake sun, they can stop that at any time. Cause I'm telling y'all, I seen it stop shining before we moved in this house. We was at the other house. It actually stopped shining, and then it would just bust back out in flames. But if it can stop shining, they can stop it from shining altogether. Well, we won't have no light. And if they blocking out the sun, the real sun, then we won't have no light at all. It'll be dark. And I don't know if it'll be completely dark because when that sun was when that thing was start shining, it didn't get completely dark. It looked more shadowy, like when it's first beginning to turn dark. That's the way it will look. But to have light inside our homes, is there any way that we can use car batteries to connect lights to, like a lamp, grow a plant lamp lights? So I don't know. They were a guy from Africa. I can't remember what that was he had that he was using. He was using something other than gas. There was somebody else too, but they killed him. But this was a young African dude that I'm trying to think, was it a car that I can't remember because it's been a while ago since I seen it. But they probably think that we can come up with, and we need to start doing it now. Figuring out ways that we can have light inside the house. We can use wood stoves. Even make a stove out of something that we can have heat and burn fire in boxes and stuff like that. We gonna have to come up with something, and then if we wait until everything hit the fan, we probably won't be able to afford a wood stove. Um, but they're gonna try to make it where we're gonna have to depend on them, but we don't need to depend on nobody but God. And I did hear one of the prophets say that she heard God say there will be no more emancipation proclamation. I'm reckon I'm saying it right. Emancipation proclamation. The emancipation proclamation had to do with the end of slavery. So if there's not gonna be no emancipation proclamation that ends slavery, they're trying to be slavery back. They're gonna try to bring slavery back, and that's how I guess they expect people to keep because in the 2030 agenda is nobody own nothing and be happy. This is they saying, and I do believe that's why they are burning up the lands. They are flooding up the lands, and there's storms coming through so that they can take they ain't probably ain't gonna try to buy the land. They probably just gonna take it. They're gonna take the land and build uh smart cities. And those smart cities is not about the fact that it got a whole lot of intelligence stuff in it. It got intelligence in it that you can't go nowhere but 15 minutes from the point where you live at. Once you get into those smart cities, that's it. You won't come out. And no, probably the only way you get in the smart city is to take the mark of the beast. This is all about one world order, one headship, one government, one leader, one religion, and one currency, one world order. And those that don't take the mark of the beast and those that don't apply themselves to their agenda either will be killed or you'll be considered nothing. You won't be able to buy or sell. So we'll have to learn how to function without them and how to hide ourselves from them because they'll probably come looking for us to try to lock us away, make us take the mark of the beast, try to make us take the mark of the beast. Um, but to take the mark of the beast is something that you have to make a decision to take. And I don't think God will hold that against you if they force it on you. Um, it's just a lot to think about now. And try to make it where you can have, I don't know, if we can even have buy land, but be someplace, out, way out somewhere where I have seen people be out in the woods, out in the wilderness where they uh, create some type of little house, a little uh, something made out of tree limbs. I've seen someone, about two different people, do that out in the woods. They were homeless and they went out in the woods and got tree limbs and mud and made them a house and fixed it up where they was able to sleep out in the woods. I even seen one guy, he made him a house out of uh not renters wrap, plastic wrap, and he took it and wrapped it around these trees and had him a little camping wood stove in there, and that's how he lived. I don't know if he just lived there, but he showed an example that it can be done. But I wouldn't want to live out nowhere like that where you can see straight through the plastic. But you probably can cover it up with something. Uh, I like the idea of making a house out of the tree limbs. Like the people in Africa, they make houses out of mud, just a mud house, and that's how they live. But I don't think they get no rain. If they do, they don't get a whole lot of rain. Cause I'm quite sure a mud house will melt unless they something they put in it to keep it from be more like cement. So I don't know. We just have to figure out something so we don't have to depend on them, and we don't have to do what they say because they trying to get it where people have to eat bugs and dogs. Who wants to eat bugs and who wants to eat dogs? They already putting human cells in food that we do eat because they said something about Lay's potato chip, and I know I love some Lay's potato. I ate plenty of Lay's potato chip, not knowing that they putting human cells in this stuff. We should be able to sue. I bet you if we start suing these people, even though they probably wouldn't help us, but just the fact that we let them know we not playing with your crap. We don't want to eat no human cells. Make a stand, but we nobody making no stand. Everybody too scared to make a stand. then you can't trust the people who are around you, because I saw a video where they were talking about Martin Luther King, and they think what's his name, Reverend Sharp, not Sharpton, Reverend Ike had something to do with his death. They said that Reverend Ike changed his room to the room where he got killed at, because people is about self, the promotion of self, or get somebody else killed. And that's what gang stalking is all about. Self promotion to get somebody else killed. Because this is what this stuff is doing to us, killing us. Let me check on them girls. Okay, so I have to go check on them girls, make sure they all right. We, what you want? What you want? Why? You better not unplug it either. You want to go outside? Let him go outside. Okay. Now I gotta keep my eyes on him out there. So when he ready to come back in. But anyway, they just so much. And then it's me, you know, trying to figure out things for my family. Cause I keep telling them they don't listen and take nothing I say serious. Then I have to, not just worry about myself, but worry about them too. But I'm getting tired of worrying about them because my daughters are, all three of them in their 40s. So they're not babies. They do have daughters and sons. So that's really who I worry most about them because they're young. But they hard headed too. They won't listen. Especially now that they can't get money out of me. I quit ishing it out. So they put me in a bad spot. Money I had saved up is just gone. And so now he don't call me no more. That's when I'm mostly mad with. I ain't mad with him, but I'm disappointed that he would know that I told him this is my hard time money, and he just kept coming and coming and coming, and no, he won't trying to pay me back. That bothers me. Just the fact that he did it, bothers me. That he don't think no more of me than that. Cause I really need to get us out of this house. This house is full of energy. And that's what another thing that was on my mind. That they're gonna use this energy. This is something they're gonna use against us. That's why they want us in their apartments. And he keep running like that. I really feel like they shooting at him out there. So he just strike out running. He ain't come on to that yet though. But anyway, they want to build places that nobody own nothing. And I think that's what's going on with that fire in LA with the rich people, because they probably leaving America. They getting rid of their houses and their land, and they probably got insurance on it. or to sell the land or whatever, because this is the plan of the elite that nobody own nothing but them. It's not good enough that they already own pretty much all the businesses and the banks and stuff. They want your land too. They want the earth. They want to own the earth. But that ain't gonna happen because it's gonna burn. They doing all this here for nothing because it's gonna burn. And so what I think, if those who don't see that there he go, he running again. Okay. That they're gonna use those meters that's on they putting on the houses, probably the same meter they'll have on those apartments or whatever it is they're gonna have, and they'll use it to attack you when you don't be in agreement, because by them putting people into the supercomputer, they're gonna know everything about you, your thoughts and everything. And if you're not thinking the way they think, they'll probably punish you because they want complete control over you. 100%. This is what they want, and you got these idiots helping them get to that point. This guy, JWTV, he went to the land that he said was Bill Gates land, where Bill Gates is going to make a smart city, and it's like look like out in the desert somewhere. Quite a bit of land too, fenced in. What in the world? um, it's hard to even think about what all these people, because they got some sick minds. They really have sick minds to feel that they have that right to control everybody else. And it was people to help them get where they at. They forget about it. They think they did all this by themselves. No, but people helped them get to the place that they're at. They couldn't have nothing without other people. The main people they want dead and want to control. Bill Gates looked like a man to me. Look, anyway, they saying Trump making all these decisions. I'm just wondering, is that the real Trump? But I ain't never trusted Trump. I was saying it for the I didn't want her because I know it would be worse, even worse, if she would have won. But I don't even know if that's the real Trump. I really didn't even know if that was the real Biden at some of the time. It's hard to tell now who's real and who not with the stuff they're doing now. And for Elon Musk to be so close, that could be one of his robots. I wouldn't be surprised. Really wouldn't be surprised. But I'm not gonna stay on here a whole lot longer. Um, I'm gonna close out now. And y'all, we got to stay in prayer. Stay in prayer, because we got to make sure we stay close to the Lord. He's our only hope. Nobody that's a man is not our hope. Only God is our hope. Only Him that we put our trust in. Good day.